Welcome back to Before the Crown, and here we have another state winner eyeing that crown from the heart of India, say from Madhya Pradesh. Dhanushree Chauhan, a rocking welcome to you.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure to have you. And first of all, tell us where do you come from Madhya Pradesh?
It's a pleasure to be here and thank you for this opportunity. I come from a small district in Madhya Pradesh, which is Sivni district.
So describe a little what's like a small town like.
So when I say it's a small district, what I mean is that it does not offer the best exposure or opportunities. For instance, lot of students, the people I know, even my siblings and I myself, we study there only till 10th or max to max our 12th grade. After which there are not many colleges to offer the right kind of education and the best kind of education. So we need to step out of Sivni and move to cities where we can find that suitable education for us.
So you've come from a small town. How did you aspire? What was the thought like when you said you want to get to Miss India? When did that lightning strike?
So as I said, that Sivni may not offer the best exposure or the right kind of infrastructure, but the upbringing that I have got, and it has been my mother's positivity and her strength that never made us feel limited, or it never stopped us from excelling or dreaming big. I mean, my sister, my brother, they aced their competitive exams like JEE, even from being Sivni. Even I got an All India rank in CLAT exam, and through which we have been able to get into top universities in India.
You come from such a strong academical background, so was it easy or difficult for you to make this choice of getting into the pageant world?
I will say not difficult, because again, I do come from a very strong academic background. My siblings, they are engineers and they've always been toppers, and everybody in my family, in the society where I come from, the course goes like, you give your 10th boards, you choose a subject, you give your 12th exams, you prepare for a competitive examination, you get into a top university, and then you choose profession like lawyer, engineer or doctor. Miss India and pageantry was something which is apart from this normal course. But again, I see pageantry and specifically Miss India for me, not as a profession, but as a competition.
You can multitask.
You can, definitely.
What was the feeling like when, you know, the small girl from small town called Sivni came in and made it to one of the top winners, state winners? What was the feeling like? Did you think you'll make the cut, first of all?
Well, it was difficult, no doubt. But somehow, right in 2017, when I was just 13 years old, that's when I decided that I'm giving this a shot.
Now tell me, you said that it's the upbringing that Sivni gave you.
Yes.
What is that kind of upbringing that you're talking about that actually helped you become what you are today?
One thing that I've realized so far is that a lot of your personality goes to the kind of upbringing that you have got in your life. For me, both my parents, my father and my mother, so my father, he's very determined and hardworking, into his work too much. And my mother, she has influenced most of my life. The way I sit, the way I talk, the way I am, I give it all to her. The kind of upbringing, I mean, it was her emphasis on our education that all three of us, their children, could excel in their studies. Even from being from such a small district, we have always continuously mentioning a small district. And so the kind of upbringing, as in the kind of positivity, the kind of daily usual small practices that we are taught. For instance, to give you an example, my mother, it was very, she was very adamant about this fact that she'll send me to parties, birthday parties and group parties as well. On the other hand, she'll also send me to all girls camp where we were taught about Indian culture, to take pride in that culture. So it's that kind of upbringing. She told me that you should not limit yourself into one box, and also that life is not just about your achievements or just parties and fun. It's also about other things. You've also got certain social responsibilities as well. So I've always been conscious about that, to do something I may not know what that something is, but at least I have that feeling to do something, to give back to the nature, to the people, to the society that has nurtured me so far and given me so much.
Hats off to the upbringing, and I'm going to give you a shout out to your mum
Yes,
for giving that
definitely,
grace, that
definitely.
poise that you have when you
Yes,
speak, when
yes.
you hold yourself. So kudos to mommy. And I have to watch my words because you chose to study law, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So what was that? Was there a reason behind that particular decision that I want to do law?
There are many reasons behind that. Firstly, as I said, that I come from a family of engineers. Both my siblings, they did engineering. So I've seen them studying and all of that. Secondly, everybody, so there was a trend of engineering that even you may know, every other person is doing engineering, is pursuing BTech. I was like, everybody's doing engineering. I am not going to be an engineer. I wanted to be different among the mass. And so I was like, no, engineering though, I'm not doing. Apart from that, but there was also this thing that I want to prepare for a competitive exam. I want to feel that rigor, that you, the discipline, the determination. I really like that. Studying. So, studying is something that I've always enjoyed since childhood. And then I came across CLAT. I was really confused about what I'm going to choose after 10th because I was really good at all the subjects. It was even more difficult for me to choose one particular field in one subject. And then I came across CLAT. I really liked the subjects, and it's studying about law, which is how the country is governed and what's the mechanism procedure is. And so that intrigued me, and I was like, okay, let's take up law.
True. Your mother is involved in social work, right? How has that shaped you to become who you are?
Yes, so my mother runs an NGO, which is Gunj Sanstha NGO, and she works on increasing awareness about the use of biodegradable sanitary napkin. So as I said that, my mother influences most of my life, and it has been because of her that since childhood, I have had many meaningful interactions, such as going to all girl camps, which I was talking about, and even this NGO. There are blood donation drives that she keeps organizing, and so many such events. And it has been because of her that I got to interact with so many diverse people from diverse backgrounds and different aspects of life. And so I think a lot of experiences for me comes from her.
You're so clear with your thoughts, and I like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick question round with you. Shoot a couple of questions to you.
All right.
All you have to do is answer that instantaneously.
ठीक है.
Are we good to go with this?
Yes.
What is the best advice you've ever received?
Good one. So, the best advice that I remember I received was, and I keep going back to this, is that life often feels unpredictable, unfair, and when you think about it too much, it also feels very complex. But at the end of the day, what you need to remember is that focus on your work, which is your attitude, your actions, and your thoughts. Focus on what is on your control, and most importantly, to be grateful for whatever you've received in life, because there's always something to be grateful about. So there are two things: focus on your work and thank God for everything you've received.
Gratitude it is. One quote you live by.
One quote I live by, it's by Swami Vivekanand, and it says that take up one idea, make that one idea your life, live on it, eat on it, and drink it. Let the brain, nerves, muscles, every part of your body be full of that idea, and that is the way to success.
One line of poetry you love.
लहरों से डर के नौका पार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती.
Last film that stayed with you.
I think it has to be Razi.
Interesting. Favorite actor.
For me, it's Manushi Chilla.
Favorite actress. Or male actor.
Male actor, it has to be. I really like Akshay Kumar and his work.
Comfort food.
Bhel.
Coffee or chai.
Chai.
One city you could live in forever.
I have not had much experience of living across different cities, but one city that I have had experience of living like for 3 years now is Bhopal. And I feel that Bhopal is a very calm and serene city. And yeah, so that would be one.
One habit you want to change.
Overthinking.
One song on repeat right now.
It's Ishq Jalakar by Dhurandhar.
If not this, what would you be doing?
Hmm. If I would not have been here, I would have been in my hostel room studying for my exams.
What does India mean to you?
Well, for me, India is home, firstly. Uh, and most importantly, India right now, since India has the largest youth population at this current point, I feel that we offer a lot of fresh perspective, innovations, and timeless energy. Apart from that, we hold a treasure of wisdom, the ancient Indian culture. I feel that it's it's great, and we are offering the world many values such as our sustainable practices, yoga, which are traditional but also relevant in today's fast changing space, right? So it's two things. It's timeless energy of youth plus ancient wisdom. That is India for me.
Old is gold.
Old is gold.
One thing you want to be remembered for?
One thing I want to be remembered for would be as someone who made the right use of all her learnings, education, and privileges.
What's great about your state?
Mm. Firstly, the biodiversity, natural life that you will find in Madhya Pradesh, it's great. We have the largest population of tigers as well across all India. And then you must visit Khajuraho, which is it's listed in UNESCO's temple list. You must visit Sachi Stoop, which is in the UNESCO World Heritage Site. So these are great places.
One thing one must eat when in Madhya Pradesh.
Mm. So Indore is famous for its food all over India, and it's garadu. That's a dish which I haven't found in many other places. So it's only like I have found at least it only in Indore, and you must try that.
Okay. And poha as well, right?
Poha as well. Yeah, poha is famous. Indori poha.
Yeah. And last one on a serious note, the world is at war. What are we doing wrong as global citizens?
I believe that as global citizens, we definitely do hold some responsibility. One for me is the responsibility to choose and support leadership that will promote collaboration and peace, because we all have a right to choose our leaders, right? And so it is very important that we make that choice very consciously. And secondly, it is very important for all of us to focus on important issues like education, cultural exchange, because these all goes right to the root problem of conflicts. And hence, being aware, making conscious choices, and being connected with each other is something I feel which is going to take us away from conflicts and towards peace.
We can see this fire when you speak. So wishing you the best.
Thank
You're
you
so
so much.
clear with your thoughts. You come from a small district of Madhya Pradesh, the heart
Yes.
of India,
Yes.
and you speak so well. So wish you the best for that big platform. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this opportunity. It was great talking to you.